Uh, I'm live. Huh? Uh-huh. I'm live. I think I'm live. Let me see. Hi. Let me see. Am I live? I can't see. I can't see the chat. We about to find out. Oh, hey. Okay, there's everybody. Bridget, Ida, Simex. Yes. Okay, I don't have no theme music today, so y'all don't have to be mad at me for playing my 3 minutes worth of theme music. Instead, I would just sit here and stare at you like this for 3 whole minutes. Instead of giving you something to listen to, I would just sit here and stare at you for 3 whole minutes. Coming in like a thief in the night. Yes, Benchworthy, I see you. I see you. Justin the one kept trying to get me to come on live, and I'm like, well, what had happened was I was just out in these streets smoking hookahs and stuff and drinking and doing what ATLiens do, and I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it, but I wanted to come and say, hey, yes, Marvin Baker. Look, just for that, I'm gonna put. Hold on, I can't even find it now. I can't even find the theme music. I ain't gonna even try to lie. But I got like theme music playing in the background that I feel like I need to drown out because I don't know if this jazzy jazz stuff is copyrighted or not. Hold on, let me get my royalty free trap music on the line. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's exceptionally clear today. Oh, okay, yes. For the exceptionally clear Wi-Fi. Let me get myself together since I'm showing clearness. Well, look, I came here earlier because I wanted to talk about what Dale Brunner had said on Word of Faith, but I'm not a preacher and I don't know how to deliver the word. But all I know is he touched my spirit and my soul this morning at the Word of Faith Missionary Baptist Church. Well, it's not missionary, it's non-denominational. Whatever the case may be. Dale Brunner, hold on. Am I cooked up? Look, I don't even know what this music is. Dale Brunner preached a message this morning and basically said, my little notes, be not weary in well doing. Be not weary in well doing. And I was like, what? Pastor Brunner, are you talking to me? And he was like, yes, I'm talking to you. And I was like, what you say? He was like, God's greatest gift is exposing people who will whip you, but not with you. And I'm like, amen, Brother Brunner, tell me more. So Brother Brunner said, when you do good for somebody, don't just sit around and not do good because they did you wrong. Continue to be good. Open your heart to other people. Just because you've been done wrong, don't close your heart up. Continue to do right. Continue to give. Continue to help the homeless. Continue to help people who need help. Continue to preach your word. Continue to spit everything that you need that's not coming out of my mouth right now. Continue to spread your message. And that's how I feel, because I know y'all know over the past couple of weeks that a lot of people have been down on me. A lot of people been like, I told you so. I told you so. You shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have helped this person. You shouldn't have inserted yourself in the drama. My message to all those people who say I told you so was, you said it, but what does that mean? Does that mean that I shouldn't help people who won't help? I shouldn't, use my knowledge to touch somebody else who is not quite as astute as I am on the computer? Should I just close myself up and not give freely? Because at the end of the day, a lot of these people that I have been given to, I have not earned a penny. So all y'all talk about I stole super chats and I did this and I did. Where is that? Where is that? Because if I stole it, I need somebody to bring it back because I didn't get it. box because somebody must have stolen it from me because I didn't get it. I ain't seen not no thousands and thousands of dollars in super chats. Now, if y'all would like to super chat me, I've earned the nickname super chat. Okay, I didn't invent the super chat. I told y'all before that was YouTube who invented the super chat. If y'all would like the super chat, please do so at your leisure. But if you super chat on my channel, best believe I ain't giving it to nobody else. Nobody. Because guess what? It's for ATLien. But anyway, enough of that. Somebody said, I see Zills with his sad face, his mad face. I know Zills don't want me talking about all of this. Zills did not want me to address any of it. But, I just be feeling like, damn, I got to sit here and just continue to take this punishment. I got to sit here and continue to have people smear my name and act like I am a thief, that I come in and just steal people. I got to continue to do all of that. Who would be quiet in all of this? Who would just sit idly by and let people continue to talk shit about them that is not true? Explain. Listen to Zills. Jesus would say, Jesus would not say that, Zills. I don't know if Jesus would say that. But Jesus did say, be not weary in well doing. Be not weary in your well doing. If I feel in my spirit to help somebody, guess what? I'm going to help them. If I feel it in my spirit to talk shit about somebody, guess what? I'm going to talk shit about them. If I feel it in my spirit to write a blog post about somebody, guess what? I'm going to blog about them. Every day, and I've said, it used to be my tagline on Twitter. I'm not sure what my tagline is anymore because I don't even pay attention to stuff like that. But it used to be, I pray for the Lord to order my steps, and this is where he led me. So basically, every morning I would wake up not knowing what I was going to write about that day, and I would be like, Lord, please lead me, guide me to the topic, guide me to who I want to write about, who I want to drag on the internet. No, I'm just kidding. But that's the key. Y'all feel like I be dragging people, but at the end of the day, I'm giving them full free press and promotion. Y'all feel like these people are dragging me. At the end of the day, they're giving me full free press and promotion. But what I do not like is when people lie, when people make up these stories like, I'm stealing, I'm running around stealing, I'm a snake, I do this, I sneak up, I creep up and be whispering in people's ear. Guess what? I'm going to take your super chat. So I just, I don't like that. So I do feel like I have to speak on it. But, it's free speech. Everybody can say what they want to say. Everybody can sit back and wish me ill will. Everybody can do all the things that they say I do. Peep game. They say I do all these things, but you got to watch the people who are like, I'm not following Michelle Brown, or this is what Super Chat did, or this is what, you got to watch those people, because those are the people that will show you who they are. They won't show you who I am, because I'm here to show you that. I've shown y'all everything. I got videos. I got, y'all seen me in my car. I said my AC wasn't working 4 months ago, but I got my AC fixed. I apologize to y'all who weren't with me when I was at the damn dealership getting the shit fixed. I forgot to go live that day because I was too busy looking at the invoice. But, at the end of the day, you just have to sometimes come on and, be a part of the circus. And since I've been known to entertain clowns, once you start entertaining clowns, what'll happen? You're a part of the clownery. You're a part of the circus. And I admit it, I am now a part of the circus. I am here for your viewing pleasure. I am here for you to dissect, for you to talk about, for you to take and use my words against me. I am here. I got fired from my job at the Georgia Lottery. Oh, woe is me. I ain't never got a check from a corporation since. What's going to happen? What is going to happen? That I ain't never punched the clock since 2007. Woe is me. I am so destitute and broke. It's been 10 long years and I am suffering. I'm laughing because it's just funny to me. And I don't want nobody to pick sides. And then I don't want nobody to pick sides. Y'all gonna follow Mr. Timothy, follow Mr. Timothy. If y'all gonna follow Kaya, follow Kaya. If you gonna follow Joshua, follow Joshua. You gonna follow me, follow me. Follow everybody. Because like I keep telling y'all, the internet is big enough for each and every one of us. The internet is big enough for us all, whether it's, you feel like it's hate, it's snakes, is people who ain't funny, is people who are boring, is you, is me, is everybody in between. And I keep telling y'all, if y'all want to go live, if you got something to say, go live. Each and every one of y'all in the comment section, you have a YouTube account too. Guess what? You can click the live button and go live and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Now, free speech is free speech, but at the end of the day, freedom of speech comes at a cost. And I wrote that on my blog several times. Freedom of speech ain't free. Sometimes you got to pay for legal fees. Sometimes you got to pay to defend yourself against lawsuits. Sometimes you got to pay for copyright infringement. Sometimes you have to pay for your freedom of speech. But you can say what you want to say. Just know it comes at a cost. And that goes for me too, because I paid. People are going to talk. The truth don't need no help. Thank you very much for reminding me, Angie Jones. The truth does not need any help. But I am human and I feel a certain kind of way. Now, am I going to sit up here and provide y'all receipts that I didn't take the super chat? Hell fucking no, because the receipts is out there. Y'all know, y'all can dig, y'all can do whatever you want to do. I want to see the receipts that I did. So, you know what I'm saying? People gonna doctor up and do whatever to fit their narrative, to fit the things that make them, their truth, their truth. But the truth is the truth, regardless of how you cut and paste and invent and do all the things you do. The truth is the truth. Hence why I started blogging about everything in the first place. I love talking about, facts, receipts, documents, you can never go on my site and say that I have ever lied about anybody. Now, my opinion about somebody is my opinion. I may think somebody is grimy. I may think somebody is an asshole. I may think somebody is not so smart, i.e. Sheree Whitfield. I may think a lot of things about a lot of people. That doesn't mean I'm lying about them. Sheree wasn't living in her house. We talk about that all the time. Sheree lives in apartments, but that's her house. She can do what she wants to. She might can't live there because she can't breathe if she sleep overnight. But it's her house, so I can't shade her because we all know that's her house. I can't shade Kenya Moore's baby. Well, I can shade her baby bump, but I haven't seen Kenya. I don't know if her baby bump is growing or not, and I don't know if she got a moon thing on, whatever that thing is somebody sent me. I don't know, but we talk and we all dissect and we have our own opinions. I'm not gonna lie on nobody. I ain't gonna say I saw Kenya in the back putting on her baby bump. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say I saw well, we did see Sheree taking back that chandelier at the thing. So yeah. But I'm not gonna make up nothing. What have I lied about, Donna? I have lied. Oh my God, I have lied. What? Oh Lord, you done caught me. I'm busted. I'm a liar. What I lie about, girl? Y'all want to call me? Justin, where you at? Justin, call me and let me know what I lied about. I know you know. Justin know everything. Justin be getting the people together, honey. Hold on, let me see if I can put this phone number up here. I don't think I can. Shit. Nope. Where is it? Select the font. Okay, regular. Okay, I did that. The font is white. I got it. The text is okay. Why I won't show these? The phone number. Should I take calls? Why not? Oh, okay. Oh, and then that's good. Hold on, let me put the phone number in here. If I can't get phone number. Y'all hear that jazz in the background? What is going on? I can't make it. There's a phone number. Oops. I'm putting it. Is that it right there? Dang it. Hold on, y'all. I'm doing the most of it. I'm gonna put it right here. Make it big. That's the phone number. 347-817-2790. PIN number 360-7119. Is it raining again? Or maybe it's that music right here.
Please enter your PIN number. Thank you. Joining the conference now. You are currently the only person in this conference.
If y'all care to call, the phone number is 347-817-2790. 347. I'm tipsy already. 817-2790. PIN number 360-7119. There it is. Shoot, 4927. You're on the line. Hello.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Ro, and I'm calling from Chicago.
Hey, Rose.
I've been watching you a while. I like everything that you do.
Thank you.
I'm really sad with everything that's going on with you because you have such good energy, and I don't like to see this.
I'm sad too.
You know, you're positive and everything, and I'm like, I don't like the drama for you. And I understand, you know, the blog and everything, and I follow straight from the A, and I love it. But all of this other stuff, I'm like, that's not. I don't like that for you. And this is my first time calling in, so I'm a little nervous.
Oh no, don't be nervous.
But
I get nervous when I'm online too. That's why people always talk about me. But I think that I don't know what it is, and like I always be like, let me go look inside myself to see why I am attracting this negative energy. I don't know, but at the same time, I'm like, I talk to a lot of promoters and a lot of PR people and stuff like that, and they be like, "This is the greatest thing ever." I'm like, "What?" But I feel it. You don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? And I get it now. I mean, I've blogged about people for years, and I know, a lot of them experience the same kind of things. When people say something wrong about you, the first thing you want to do is defend yourself. But the good thing is that they care and they're so passionate in their hate.
yeah, and it's, I just don't like seeing this for you. I just want you to just keep your head up, keep blogging. I love everything that you do, and I'm going to continue to watch because I always just sit back and I'm like, oh, I want to call in, but I'm like, I don't know what to say. But today is a day I'm like, just stay positive and just keep doing you, and I love it.
Okay, thank you so much for the positive energy, and trust and believe I'm going to keep doing me. The blogging class is still coming. I'm still working on it. When y'all don't see me, I'm working. Like, I'm never not working. I say that all the time, but people don't believe me, but I am never not working. So yes, it's a lot of things in the work, and I appreciate your positive energy.
Okay. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you for calling.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Rose was so nice. Caller 7763.
It's Justin Diego back with another Binge Review video.
Oh, Justin Diego, you calling from Tennessee somewhere? What is you calling? I'm looking like, wait a minute, what number is this? I know this area code.
I can't tell the girls where I'm from now.
I'm with you. You'll just be an ATLien because an ATLien is someone who landed in Atlanta and decided to stay. And
right.
They don't know that. They just be thinking an ATLien is an Atlanta native, and that's not what the word means.
Okay, so I guess I am.
See? But what's
I was
sister?
trying. I was minding my business trying to scrap together some housewives tea, but it's like a really slow J, so I need the tea.
The only tea that I have about housewives is Nene's being stalked. Um, yeah, Cynthia pretended she got a boyfriend. um,
Why she
Porsche,
gotta be pretending?
yeah, just like Peter said, Portia really in love with her best friend. Uh,
Hey,
Eva catching a lot of flack about her daughter sitting on Michael Sterling's lap in their family portrait. What else? I'm trying to go one by one. Candy opened something else. Oh, she opened an old lady gang in Dan Phillips Arena. You not happy about that? You get
I
to have some
mean,
old lady gang, some fried chicken with your basketball.
right. I mean, that is a big deal, but it's not so entertaining for me.
Well, yeah, I mean, my
My
thing is,
concern,
Candy is like every single day. Candy is opening a new business. The makeup line, the old lady gang, the bedroom Candy, the this, the that. Like I just feel like at the end of the day, Candy is really the one who's benefiting the most from her platform.
right? And that's why I don't understand why everybody's like, "Oh, she's so boring. Why she keeps getting spin up?" This is an example of how she's valuable to Bravo
Right, right. I agree.
in
I
real
agree.
life.
I agree. And Nene's opening her. Well, she did open her other swag boutique in Miami. You know, she's still selling them
But
expensive.
it's not the same. I feel like that's not the same as Candy opening her thing in Phillips because from what I saw, it seems like Nene is in like a hotel lobby.
Yeah,
Is that
and
right?
that's what she's trying to do, like little small boutiques in different vacation venues.
Okay. I
So,
mean, is that good? You're the businesswoman. I don't know. Is that
I
good?
mean, it's kind of good. I mean, think about when you go to like the Bahamas and stuff, and you want, you want to get your little quickie, your little sarongs and stuff. I think it's a good thing to have it in a hotel lobby because a lot of y'all rich people don't be packing bags when y'all go out of town, and y'all be buying y'all clothes when y'all get there. So, I think it's a
Right.
good thing.
I mean, I just went to Miami last weekend, and my friend lives there, and she's bougie, and I was just like, oh, we should go by Nene's place. And I told her the name, and she was completely turned off. No shade.
Well, yeah, the name is kind of, but no shade. Nene's one of
Do
my
you feel like
favorites, and I bought some of them expensive ass clothes out that boutique. But it's high as hell. That's all. But I'm gonna always support black businesses because I know it's more of a struggle for us than it is for others. So I'm not gonna like attack her
right?
for her clothes being overpriced, but they are overpriced. Just like Rashida's clothes is overpriced. Just like Tag's boutique is
Right.
overpriced. At the end of the day, like I don't know who their supplier is or whatever, but they all are kind of, they not the Fashion Nova of of the internet. So,
But I guess that could be a strategy as well because maybe that's their way of kind of overcoming that box that they would have gotten put in if they became like a city trends or whatever.
right, right. And it's not like a lot of these people don't have it. I mean, for certain things, you may be, able to pay a little bit more for something that you won't find, just by going in Macy's sometimes. So I don't know.
Right.
But
And
yeah.
now it makes sense because when you go on vacation, you're also more in the mood to spend money. So
Right.
I guess Mimi is being a little smart.
Right, right. And she, you saw her in Bahamas with Greg this weekend, and Greg's looking well. I'm happy about that. And I'm trying to
Me
think of who
too.
else.
Well, did they stop filming the show? I mean, what's going on with the show,
No,
though?
they're still filming. I guess they haven't filmed this week. I think they did film a scene or two this week. They were filming confessionals this week. If remember, Nene showed her confessional
Um,
look, so they were doing that this week.
oh,
So
yeah.
I don't know. I need to, start scoping around and see who actually got the peach because they had those three ladies who were all like kind of vying for it.
Right. I saw today Portia posted with the Tanya Sam woman. So I
Oh,
thought
okay.
that was interesting.
Oh, that is interesting. Hmm.
And her caption was something about business and play or something. You know how Portia is trying to be
Yeah.
all
And, Tanya Sam's
secretive.
got the whole fashion game locked, and they really had her and her husband really has money, and they really be on private jets and stuff. So she may be a top contender. I feel like it's between her and what's her name, Ronnie DeVoe's wife,
Shamari.
Shamari. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's between those two. Cause the other girl, what's her name, Latanya or something? I can't think of her name. No, no, too many people like really care about the Bridezilla girl,
Right.
but I don't
Yeah,
know.
I have kind of stayed away from like getting into it because I know how they play with our feelings.
Hmm.
But I think now is about time to really start looking.
Yeah, yeah, and I'll start digging too and see what happens. Keep my eye on you too.
Right. And then
You be getting all the tea.
right. And
I just be
then
getting little droplets.
right. Then the trailer will be out soon. Well, probably like that second week of September. So we don't have much time left.
Right, it should. I mean, what drama do? Somebody got to arguing in wherever they went, the last girls trip they went. Somebody got to arguing because they said that Nene had to play the moderator or something. Where'd they go?
Oh yeah, I don't remember if you talked about it, but what is it up with like Portia allegedly unfollowing Candy?
Hmm. I don't know. But I don't know. She was at the damn jerseys and Jordans party, or Jordan and
It was
jerseys.
like right after that. Yeah, right after that, and then the rumors about her fighting. So I was like, I wonder if Candy did something shady behind the scenes. I don't know.
Hmm. Hmm. That's interesting. I don't know. I'll check into that.
All
Justin,
right.
I
Well, I
appreciate
know
you so
you'll find
much.
out the truth.
Have you been like keeping up with the love and hip hop stuff? The love and hip hop Hollywood mess.
With Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, I'm kind of taking a different approach and really base the mind off the episodes because they're too ratchet in real life
Yeah.
for me to really like have all of their notifications on, and
Right.
they're like secretive. Like I feel like Atlanta, we watch their real life to a certain extent,
Right.
but with Love and Hip Hop, I don't want to say it, but it doesn't even be adding up on Instagram,
Yeah, and
so
I
it's
feel
hard to
like they know
follow.
that. I mean, now it's like because of the history of everybody, seeing how things play out online. It's like now it's like they really keep it close to the chest and they try to not say much online. I don't know. It's interesting.
Oh, so that's on purpose? Because I was just like, it's weird that you can really find no traces of these stories.
Yeah. I think it's by design. I think they probably, over the years they know like that whole Stevie J Jocelyn situation and all of that other stuff. Like some things played out online that kind of disputed what was going on the show, and to protect the integrity of the show, maybe it's something else contractually going on that's stopping them from sharing as much.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But Justin, I always love talking to you, honey. Keep my eye on that binge worthy TV. Y'all go check out Justin's latest video about, wasn't it about Nene? I didn't get to watch it yet, but I saw it was something about Nene, wasn't it?
It it was like a follow up to that parody video I did about Mimi leaks on the View.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, and congratulations. Didn't you just hit the 100,000 mark?
I did kind of official now.
Yes, congratulations. Justin is going to be a million next year. Mark my words, because he got the best content on the
Aw,
YouTube right now. Promise you. He is so
I appreciate
talented
it.
as far as like editing and stuff. Justin got everybody beat. Period. It is what it is.
Thank you. Before I go, what did you do different today? Because I see the comments on the screen and your
Oh,
little pin number and stuff.
I'm playing with OBS again. I put, I just be like, you could put like, I could add pictures if I wanted to. Um, Hold
Oh,
on. And so I just,
so we're
I
upgrading.
like to like, learn stuff. Like there's a little subscribe
Okay.
button. I could put the little subscribe button up there if I wanted to. All kind of little stuff. And I can like, if I'm talking about a
Okay.
story, I can, add the story in and stuff. So I just like playing around with it. And so like on days like today, I use it so that I can be a little bit more familiar with it when going live. And there's also a way like I could do green screen and stuff with it too. So I want to start playing with that soon.
Okay, you're trying to convince me to come on and go live and get these super chats.
I told you, and if you come, you already a master. You would kill it, child. I just like learning on the go. But you are a master.
That's right. Once I get my hands on it, I'm gonna have to figure all that
Yeah, and
green
then
stuff
they gonna
out.
start hating on you, child. They gonna start hating on your super chats and
Right.
stuff. but I
Right.
but I appreciate you, Justin.
All right. Well, I will let you go and listen in on the next call.
All right, thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Justin is awesome. Caller 1278, you're on the line.
Hey,
Hey,
Miss Brown.
how are you? Who am I speaking with?
So I'm calling from Chicago. I'm an admirer, I should say, because we're both in the Rolex Club, and I had some questions pertaining to that because I'm not aware of what your topic is.
Oh, okay. We don't have one. I just came on because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Sunday and I got a word from Dale Brunner and basically saying, that no good deed goes unpunished. Well, that's not what he said. Be not wary in well doing. And it kind of touched my spirit. And so I had to come on and share that, sometimes, your giving will go unacknowledged and unappreciated and it doesn't matter. And don't stop giving just because of that.
yeah. This is from my life's experiences. It's more beneficial to establish a schedule of your own life's abundance as opposed to uh, feeling pity for someone. And I'm going to keep it real right here and now. What I think happened in terms of the previous controversy or even current controversy, whatever people want to make out of it,
Mm-hmm.
um, you saw from my research and involvement, I so-called inserted myself because I was the one that initially pointed out on that so-called YouTube page that was not actually whom shall be unknown, unnamed. It was like, wow, this isn't actually her page, and people are super chatting this person. They're giving money, and that's not actually her page.
Mm-hmm.
And so I put a comment in, like, did you know that you could actually, have your own page and, profit from that? And next thing I know, you were kind enough to take the initiative. I'm not gonna say you felt pity for her, but you did voice that, yeah, I think I'm gonna help her.
Mm-hmm.
And for her to come across as like, you just some busybody was foul.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna say my name because I think you know my name. Like, I was the person, like, when I donated a particular amount of money, she was jumping up and coming out of her jacket.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
And what channel did you donate that on?
I'm sorry, these airport jets are going over in Chicago with okay, give me a moment. Okay, there they go. All right.
Oh, I was
So,
just
say
saying,
what
what
now?
and what channel did you donate that on?
Oh, when she first got uploaded as a participant to receive super chat, and everybody was giving her like $900
It
in
was
like
the
less
it
than
was
10 minutes.
the
I was the first to give her what she was looking for, and she was like, "What?" Came out of her jacket. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? That was me. You know
mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And so I've seen that what you were, I've seen the integrity of it all. So, I'm disturbed by everybody,
Well, that's
tripping. I'm
and a lot
disturbed
of
by that.
stuff. I like to let people continue to believe what they believe because I feel like the people who gave money and the people who were actually supporting her know where they supported her at. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, nobody sent me no money. And I didn't take her money, and she knows I didn't take her
Right,
money.
exactly. You did.
So
You did. As a matter of fact, you were happy for her.
mm-hmm. So that that's
Point
why
blank period.
that's why I laugh about the situation. I'm like, okay, like where I take the money at. Like my video is still up, and you can see like it's in the chat. Like you can see what super chats come in the chat. And so when I was like, oh look, there go $100, it wasn't in my chat. You know what I'm saying? So where'd it go? It went in somebody else's chat, not mine. So yeah. So then when people
Miss
started
Brown,
realizing
Miss
that, now
Brown,
they done
Miss
made up
Brown.
somebody else.
Those,
Yes.
those, Miss Brown, those of us who are in the Rolex Club, we understand the nature of intuitiveness. We understand the nature of compassion. And when it goes left, unfortunately, we become impulsive.
Right.
And so things got stacked. So I'm just happy to see that you're coming out of it. It's like, wait a minute, this is some nonsense that ain't got nothing to do with my bottom line, so I'm moving on. So I'm just calling in because I'm proud of your resilience.
Thank you.
And that's why I'm calling. We're both part of this Rolex Club, and I'm proud of your resilience. Okay, baby?
You keep talking about this Rolex, it's cracking me up. But thank you, I appreciate it. Like it is what it is.
What made you buy your Rolex? I know what made me buy mine.
But my thing is, even on YouTube, they kill me with the Rolex thing. Everybody in Atlanta got a Rolex. That ain't nothing special. Like, get something else.
Maybe I know what I did. I don't know what you did, but I know what I did. In terms of purchase price,
yeah, I know what I did. Me personally, I had one and I upgraded to another. So you know what I mean? Like it was like baby steps for me. Just like how you upgrade to a different car, like you start at a baby Benz and get a bigger Benz, then get a bigger Benz, then get a Porsche. It was like that. It wasn't just like I just dive right in. So yeah.
The presidential is the goal. Is my next goal.
Okay, girl. Okay. Well, congratulations.
But that don't mean I'm gonna make it, because tomorrow ain't promising nobody.
It ain't. The only thing I'm trying to do is sell houses. At this particular stage in my game,
right.
Watch is the last thing on my list. I'm trying to sell houses and buy houses and, all that kind of stuff. Like, I haven't bought a car in 10 years.
Exactly. Stay grounded in reality and not fantasy, not the fanciful efforts that try to dissuade your objectives. I mean, it seems like a lot of people try to distract you from what you got to do. That's all I'm saying.
And that's what it feels like. And, again, that's why I came on today, because I got that word from Dale Brunner and it was very inspiring. And another thing that he said that I don't know if I can enunciate it clearly enough is like, he was like, when people say, that's all they did for me, as if you had to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh my God, Dale Brunner is preaching right now. So it's like, at the end of the day, if I didn't do nothing, I didn't do nothing. It's all great. I'm not gonna prove what I did. I ain't gotta prove what I did, but I could prove what I did if I had to, but I won't. So.
Yeah, you above the petty, and I'm loving it. Okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your call.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Don't go, Zills. Come back. Caller 6196, you're on the line. Come back, Zills.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Who am I speaking with?
I was calling because I was listening to you and Justin Diego's little commentary about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Love his videos too, by the way.
Yes. His videos are awesome.
Yes. I know. Like, I'm such an amateur at this, girl.
I can't even do editing 101, so I gotta set anyway. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Well, I play
But
around and edit it, and I was joking with Justin the other day. That's why I'm like, that's why I go live, so I won't have to edit nothing. It's easy to just press the live button and just be like, hey, like whatever.
and see, I was doing that, but then it kept buffering, and then kept going in and out when I watched the replay, so then I would end up taking it down. So I'm just trying to figure it all out before I go back to YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, basically, you just need a stronger Wi-Fi connection because when you go live, it's taking a lot of bandwidth. So, I mean, wherever you are, just make sure you got a good, Wi-Fi connection. And even if you do it on your cell phone, sometimes it's clearer than doing it on Wi-Fi. Just a tip.
Okay.
And when you're on your cell phone, turn off your Wi-Fi and just use your data if you can, and it'll be clear.
That makes sense. Thank you for the advice.
You're welcome.
So I wanted to get a little bit to this Real Housewives of Atlanta tea.
Yes.
Because I got a couple of things.
Uh-oh.
Okay, first thing, when you guys were talking about Candy, I'm like you, I just admire the hustle. We can poke fun and be like, yeah, you can have fried chicken while you're watching the basketball game. But at the end of the day, that is so, like, she's rocking it. And the funny thing about it is, a lot of people be like, wow, this is her year. But it's like, I remember when she first started. So to me, it's like she's kind of coming full circle. Like, I remember when she did Bedroom Candy. Her first toy was just the vibrator that vibrated to me.
I knew too. I was there. I was at the Bedroom Candy lunch party. I was there. I was there. I was at when she released her solo album right before she came on the Housewives. I was there. I've been supporting Candy for a long time. So yeah, I'm with you. Like it's good to see her grow.
Right. So I'm just so happy for her. And then to me, like I told you previously, like to me, when they be like, oh, she's born and this and that, it's like, yeah, we like the drama, but she really is staying true to what Real Housewives of Atlanta is supposed to be about. Because I'm kind of like you. I want to see elegance. I want to see, like you said, some people doing some really great things, some positive things in the community.
Right.
Having some galas, like some real, like what they do in Beverly Hills.
Right.
Why can't we do that?
I agree. I mean, but first and foremost, the girls in Atlanta don't have Beverly Hills money, so we can't do that. but I do feel like they are authentic in who they are, and they should show that. As far as Nene has came up from. You think about what she was first season to what she is now. I mean, she is a millionaire and rich, and she can afford to do the things that she couldn't do before. And the same thing as Candy is she's always been a mini mogul, but now she's a mogul for real. So when we see all of that stuff, it's good to see the growth and to see people's progress and to see their business acumen and all of that too. I like it all together, as opposed to seeing people losing houses and cars and struggling. I don't want to see that no more. We've already had.
Yeah, I'm with you. And then it was another thing. You guys were talking about the Candy and Portia unfollowing each other. Do you think that producers are kind of like setting it up for us to make them think that they beefing again when they really not?
Yes, because they know we watch like a hawk. So again, just like I was saying with the whole Love and Hip Hop Hollywood thing, like it's some things that they allow and don't allow in order to protect the integrity of the show. So when they film, when they don't film, you don't see a bunch of pictures with all of the girls like we used to see. Like every single time they had like a group taping, you would have like this, all of the ladies would be posting pictures of their outfits, all of that. We don't see that anymore. And I feel like that's because the producers and everybody is now taking more control over the social media aspect. And so on the same vein, yes, that's the reason why we see them doing certain things is for them to get us to buy into what the story is going to be during the season. So we could say, oh, remember back in August, Portia did unfollow Candy. They must have been arguing, when they filmed. You know what I'm saying? Because they know we dig so deep that now they're giving us little pieces to make their story seem more plausible.
Right, and I believe that too because I remember last year they had did their little trip, And Candy had went live, and they was all having a good time. Everybody was in her room dancing, twerking, and she even said somebody was calling from her other phone, and it was production. She said, "Oops, I got to get off." Remember? And it was like, because people want, like, now I'm not saying that Candy and Portia still weren't having beef, but they didn't want to show them kind of still having fun. Everybody wants to feed into Candy wants to give Portia, not saying that sometimes they did get along.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Sometimes they could coexist.
Exactly. And so I think, with this whole social media era, we have started to get to where, even with the drama, they feed us the drama in order for us to buy into certain things. So, yeah.
Yep. Because I'm like, wait a minute. They was having too much fun commenting on how glad they were they came. It was the laughing about under each other's picking, like, okay, so now they're following each other. Okay, I'm not buying into that.
Right. And I'm going to change the subject for a minute since you're the only person on the call right now. So all of y'all who going to complain that I'm keeping this caller on the line is because y'all ain't calling. But anyway, caller, where are you calling from?
Detroit.
Oh, I think he in the whatever in the workout room. You calling from Detroit? Okay. Do you watch Love Is?
A little bit. I need to catch up, but I did see the first 2 episodes.
Man, I binge watched that the night before last. I love that show. It made me believe in love again. I don't know what's going on. It made me want to find a man at the coffee shop and talk to him all night long. Like it did. Like
yeah, and I'm hoping romantic too.
Yeah.
I feel you. I'm a hopeless romantic too. And then, I'm a journalist. I got, like I said, I write. So the fact that she's a writer and all that, it was like, oh.
Yeah, and the fact that they had like them as an older couple talking about, how they met and the things that they went through as a couple to stay together. I'm like, oh my God, this is the greatest show ever. And I guess because they're both writers too, it's like, it's just great. Yasir is very immature, but at the end of the day, most men are until they grow up. I mean, you know what I mean? Like he said himself that without those women, and I'm diving in because I know some of y'all have watched it, some of y'all haven't. But he said himself, without the women in his life who held him up, he wouldn't be the man that he is today. He had his mom who babied the hell out of him. He had his baby mama who, treated him like he wasn't shit. He had the girlfriend who he moved away to follow his dream, and he wasn't working and she was, and she paid all the bills. Then he had the love of his life who was, entering into her career and had her own career, her house, her home, all that stuff. So, I mean, I feel like he was a strong man, but, he had all of those women who kind of elevated him to be more of what he could have been, instead of breaking him down. If that makes sense. So it was a great show to me.
No, I think you are right. And I think a lot of men, especially good men, a lot of it comes from them learning from different relationships and growing from different relationships.
Exactly. So and that's why we as women always be like, well, he didn't treat us the way he treating her, this, that, and the third. Like every woman is different in a man's life, just like every man is different in yours. Like, so it's very interesting to see the dynamic. And that baby mama scene, I guess from last week or the week before, is everything. And I won't spoil it for y'all.
Okay, I'm about to go watch it.
Yeah, that baby mama scene with Loretta Devine broke it down. She broke down her son and broke down the baby mama who was in her feelings about the girlfriend being there. It was that one scene touched me because I have dated men with children and I have been in similar situations. So it was really like, oh my God, this is the best show ever.
Yeah, and I always feel like the whole baby mama thing and girlfriend thing it's always so complicated, and it don't have to be though.
Well, sometimes it does. I mean, because we're not the baby mamas. I don't have children, but I have been involved with men with children. But think of it this way, just like what Loretta Devine was saying to the baby mama. At the end of the day, the baby mama is there when the child wakes up, when the child is sick, when the child is going through things, to when she go to bed at night. She is there whether she wants to be or not. She has to be there for the child. If she's not there, who's going to be there? You know what I mean? Especially if the man isn't in her life. And the man gets to come in out the blue and say, oh, here goes some money. Let me, do what you got to do with this money, as if that money is supposed to take up for the fact that he's not there. So it's really interesting to see the dynamic, and then you as the person dating, this man who has baby mama on the outside looking in, trying to get your 2 cents. She don't want to see you. She has every right to be angry at him for not being there for her child. So it was a whole lot of. It was a whole lot. But yeah, I agree with everything in that scene. It was great.
Oh no, I agree too, because even when I was young, like really starting to like date seriously, I remember like 18, 19, I used to tell some of my friends and say, look, if I'm dating a guy and he got a kid and he's not taking care of his child, I don't want to date him.
Mm-hmm.
Case closed.
But
And
taking
everybody
care of
used to
his
tell me, well, you don't know
child
this stuff.
encompasses so much more than just giving money.
Right, exactly. And I think that came from, I had both parents in my life. They're divorced. They got divorced when I was like 6 or 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
But did they have their ups and downs? Yeah. Did I see their ups and downs even in their relationship, trying to get this, this co-parenting thing right? Yes. But they were still grown enough to the fact that I have both my parents in my life. So when I see somebody neglecting their responsibility, I'm just not here for it, because if you do that to her, you do it to me.
You're right.
So
You're absolutely right. You
I'm
got
not
and you got to
here
see
for
the
it.
way a man treats his mother.
Amen. Yep. That's true.
Well, thank you so much. And where were you calling from again?
Detroit.
Detroit is in the building. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you.
No problem. Have a good Sunday.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Whew. I have an anonymous on the line. Stop it, Zills. Stop it, Zills. You know that this is a woman's platform. I am a woman, and I'm going to talk about women's issues. Women's. So don't be getting mad, Zills. I'm going to need me another moderator, because I need me a girl to balance out Zills, because Zills be in his feelings. Zills be in his feelings. Somebody asked, did I want kids? Of course I want kids, but at this point, I'm gonna have to go find me one and steal it or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go. I don't know if I have to go find one alone in the toy section or something. I don't know. I do want kids. I mean, but I have to have a man to have kids, and I'm a traditionalist, and I say this all the time, and I know people be looking at me like I'm last of a dying breed, but I don't want children without a husband. I just don't. So if God don't see fit for me to have the first, I won't have the second. Or I'll just, borrow somebody else's on the weekends. So there you go. You said, yes, me, a non-petty gay black one as a mod, but I'm in Philly and attack. You crazy, Sebastian? I don't know. I'm gonna need a feminist, because Zills don't like feminists. Oh, I got an anonymous caller on the line. Should I take it? Should I take it?
Don't take it.
What? Okay.
No.
Because I be feeling like, it's like a blind date when you're taking an anonymous call. Huh?
No, just hang up on
I don't like to hang up on people.
What are you gonna say? It hasn't been that aggressive.
Let's see. Hello, anonymous, you're on the line.
The loveliness, Michelle Brown. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Bear with me. I'm very nervous. This is the first time I've ever called on anyone's live, and I've been watching YouTube videos and lives for many, many years.
Oh, don't be nervous at all.
So, okay. Well, what I'd like to do, if I can, I'd like to piggyback off of the young lady from the quote-unquote Rolex Club. If I can.
From the what? I can't hear.
From the Rolex Club.
So the Rolex Club.
The young lady who called
from the Rollie.
Yeah, from the Rolex.
I just want a Rollie. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know this is a touchy situation, but I really want to say this because I believe a lot of people feel this way, but they just may not say it.
Okay.
I cannot speak for Kaya. She's a grown-ass woman. She knows what she does, knows what she's just a grown-ass woman, so I am not trying to vouch for this lady. But I will say what I have noticed. There was a particular live, and most of us are aware of which live that was when people were inserting themselves, but
there was a lot of manipulation going on. And there's been a lot of manipulation going on for quite some time now. People have been taking advantage of other people's emotions, and they've been using that to stir up a whole lot of shit. And one of the things I've noticed, and again, I want to stress that I am not making any excuses for Kaya, but because she is an aggressive young lady who feels that she has to protect herself at all times, sometimes that can blind you from what's really going on because you have your guards up all the time. You don't leave yourself open for... You don't leave yourself open for what's really happening. Okay. You know, you're not using critical thinking. You're not using your critical thinking. And because she was drinking a little bit excessively that night, you know, we all get turned up. Hell, I'm drinking some wine right now. And I'm not high, Chad, but I'm just saying that she was high that night. And when you are high, you are not your 100% self. And when someone puts a battery in your back, when you are not 100% of yourself, and you have the kind of personality to feel that you have to be on guard 24 hours a day, you can easily be manipulated to think what that person is trying to put in your head. And I know there's two different callers.
I understand what you're saying.
One was a female and one was a male.
And I understand what you're saying. But just Tessie Clemens just said what I was about to say. A drunk mouth speaks a sober mind. At the end of the day, if that's not a part of your thoughts and a part of your psyche, it's not going to come out. Like, as much as I get drunk and I get high, there's certain things I ain't going to say because that ain't what I think. You know what I'm saying? So if that's already in your heart, it's going to come out one way or the other, whether you're sober or straight or, you know, or drunk.
Yeah, on the other side of the coin, I agree with you with that as well. But I just really think that because she was I just think she's paranoid. But for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because of her lifestyle.
I'm paranoid. We all paranoid. We've all been hurt. We've all been backstabbed. We've all had issues. We all have had problems with people that didn't treat us fairly. We've all have been stolen from. I have too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I don't treat people like shit just because other people have stolen from me. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
I mean,
my heart may be closed to certain things. I may be a little bit more hesitant to accept assistance or to accept any help or any other kind of drama in my life. I'm hesitant to have any new people in my circle. But at the end of the day, there are certain things I don't say about people, period, just because somebody else says something about them. That's not me. Now, if that's somebody else, that's on them. I get what you're saying, but I just don't feel like, you know, I just don't excuse bad behavior. So
I understand. I totally understand. I get it. I was just pretty much saying what I believe what was happening in her head at that time.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I'm not trying to make any excuses for her conduct. She's a grown-ass woman.
Right.
But it just seems to me when you have a certain personality and you feel like you got to be on your guard 24 hours a day, and then you got these so-called friends that are calling in and stirring up shit and you're inebriated at the same time. That's a cocktail for disaster.
Have you seen my life? I've had friends over the years who had said all kind of shit about me. You know what I mean? So my thing is, that's no excuse because people are going to say things about you, period. Like, you don't have control over another person's mouth. What you do have control over is yours. So that's why I said I didn't care what Kaya said about me. I don't care about what Timothy Hinton says about me. I don't care. But you know, my thing is they say things all the time, and again, neither one of them knew me that well. I reached out to Kaya to help her because I felt like she needed help. I'm tipsy, so I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm gonna stop that right there. Mm-hmm. But you know, I agree with some of the things you're saying, but as far as excusing somebody's behavior, I don't do that.
No, I understand. I totally do. And I like to say that I commend you. I think you are a classy lady, and I enjoy your videos, and you keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling, first time caller. Where were you calling from?
I'm calling from New York.
Yes, New York. Thank you so much for calling in today.
Okay, sweetheart. You take care.
All right, you too.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Caller 7231. Did Zills leave me? Zills left me by myself. Caller 7231.
Michelle,
Yes. Uh oh. You sound like you about some
I
business.
love you.
Uh oh.
No, I just got in the room. I love you to death. First of all, I love you, and I don't know what the topic is. I don't know what you all were discussing before I called, but that last lady has lost her mind. In the chat, we have all collectively decided we are revoking her court card. It is gone. Done. She
Everybody
can't
has
have
the
you. Her
right to their
card is
opinion. We just got you saying that. Like, everybody has the right to their opinion. You know what I mean? Like, people see what they see and they decide what they decide based on their own experiences. I can't tell that lady that she's wrong. Like, if that's the way she feels, that's the way she feels. But me personally, I'm not going to excuse bad behavior.
Well, this is what I will say. I don't believe in a gray. I'm either black or white. I have followed you for forever. I'm your neighbor down here, Decatur down the
Yes,
street. Okay.
Decatur West, greater. My auntie and uncle live down there.
It ain't greater. Don't tell that lie. That's a
I'm in
lie. It
Decatur
ain't
all the time
greater.
eating barbecue and stuff. It's greater than me because that's where all the food is in my family. Shoot.
Well, tell me where it's at, because I miss living in Duluth. Honestly, I really do.
Oh, well, I mean, at my uncle and them house. I can't invite you over their house.
Okay, well then, okay, yeah, that's a little different. But no, let me just say this. I feel like I ain't even gonna comment on the whole super chat situation. It is what it is. If it's on your channel, if people paid it, it's your money. I
Did
don't. That's a
nobody
no
pay
brainer for
me?
me.
Let me
That's just
just say
common
this.
sense.
Let me just say this one time and one time only. Did nobody pay me no super chat for Kaya? Nobody paid me no super chat for Kaya. If you go look at the video, I think it was March 23rd or something, where I first went to the Ivory. Nobody paid me no super chat for Kaya. When you see me saying, "Look, Kaya, you got $100," she was on her phone on her Kaya Motormouth TV channel. They were giving money to her on her channel. Her channel was set up to her super chat, to her AdSense, not mine. I don't have anything to do with that. I showed her how to monetize. That's it. Period. So she didn't. The only thing she didn't do was turn it on. You have to turn it on. She hadn't turned it on. I turned it on for her and showed her how to use it. That's it. Now, I'm sorry.
I feel like sometimes some things are just common sense and don't need to be addressed. If I'm in a room that says Michelle Brown, then common sense tells me that the super chat goes to her. I don't give a damn who Michelle is sitting in the room with. That has nothing to do with it.
Well, it
That's
is
common sense.
but see, the thing
You
is,
don't get to tell me,
remember,
by the way, girl, send my money over there. No, your ass is in ATLien room. This is where your
but
money is
nobody
going. That's a
said that.
stupid point to me.
No, people are making that up. A and B. It's like remember
Yes.
that. Remember in elementary school how they used to have like 20 people in a line, and you say one thing to one person and whisper it to their ear, and then the last person speaks it out, and it's totally different than what the first person said. That's what's going on in this
Yes.
situation. That's how gossip happens. Somebody makes up a story and they spread it and spread it and spread it and spread it until it creates a life of its own. That's why I decided to say, look, I didn't do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm not gonna provide no receipts. I feel like, again, the truth don't need no help. But at the end of the day, when somebody keeps perpetuating this lie over and over and over and over again, what do? Do you just sit silent and let it keep perpetuating, or do you just finally say, God damn, I didn't do the shit?
No, we pack up, we leave YouTube, take our ass back to Periscope, and leave these crazy people
But
alone.
that's what they want. But you know what's crazy? I've only been on YouTube for 3 months.
Oh, okay.
That's what they want me to do.
I,
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to
I
be here whether
inboxed
they
you.
like
I
me or
sent you
not.
a message. I said, run, Michelle, run, run. No, Michelle, no. I'm telling you, it's somewhere down in the inbox somewhere because I knew the crazy shit would happen. However, you do handle it very well. Let me say that. So my purpose of calling was to say I am a fan of Michelle. I am a fan of Kaya. However, I feel like sometimes when people are wrong, they just wrong. When they right, they right. However, I don't sit in a place of judgment. What works for you is what works for you. Now, with that being said, can anyone call me and say something and I go off about that person? Because to me, that just tells me that's something you wanted to say anyway.
I agree.
I don't agree with the back and forth. However, if you say something about me, if you feel like you want to defend yourself, then that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. But sometimes I do feel like Kaya does get in her own way. When you went to help her, it was the most beautiful thing. I was like, yes, my friend's going to get her money up. She's going to get her monetization up. At the end of the day, I may not agree with everything that my friends say. I just don't agree with her in this situation, period. I just don't. I think she was wrong. I think she allowed people to come in and whisper in her ear. And as strong as we know she is, our Scorpio sister, you know well this woman ain't letting nobody talk her into nothing and let her talk her into how she feels about another person.
Yeah. And
She
I
feels how she feels,
feel the
and she's
same
gonna
way.
say
It's
what she
like
wanna say.
when the whole situation went down, when the last conversation she and I had, when she told me how her team felt about me being at the Ivory or whatever, my thing was, oh, okay. I mean, because my thing is, you as the boss, if you gonna go by what your people telling you, then, you know, to me, you feel that way. Because if my people tell me one thing about this person that I'm working with, you know, it's up to me as the boss to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, she felt that way. That's the way she felt. I left it alone. I walked away and never looked back. Now, and I'm talking too much. I just feel like she was in her feelings about me not continuing to help her after that, because I didn't. The stuff that I was doing behind the scenes, I stopped doing. Like, I stopped doing everything. Whether, you know, she wanted me to do it or not, the stuff that I did had value. You know what I mean? So I just, it's like, whatever, child. I'm good. I got
If
stuff
you're
to
a
do over
fan,
here.
I'm a fan, so I've seen it from the beginning. So when you went to help her, her production did change. Things did change for her. So for her to say that you didn't help her, I really felt like that was wrong of her to say that, because you did help her. Sometimes it may not be what another person may perceive as a major amount of help, may not be that amount of help to the next person. So just because Michelle may have came in and said, no, you need to hit Control Alt Delete after you do that, or you need to turn your monetization on,
Or
or
instead of
perhaps
using that
maybe
PowerPoint presentation up front, you need to use OBS and put the image on the screen.
yeah. Yes, and I'm telling you, because I watched every show. I've been here from the beginning. Okay, so when you gave her that information, I was like, oh yes, production is about to be better, because sometimes people would complain that the view was better on Facebook than it was on YouTube, or vice versa. So once the PowerPoint went away, it was like, okay, yes, now we can actually see what's on the screen, and we can. I don't know. It feels like a little bit more intimate when it's that way. So for her to say that you didn't help her, that was wrong, and you did help her. A lot of times, these old-ass people, messy people on YouTube get involved. When I saw a video that you said, I don't really know her, I'm not really friends with her, I didn't take offense to that in no way. That just means we met, we came together for a business transaction, and that's the end of it.
And
So
I've
when
always
people don't
said I
see,
just wanted her to win. Like, that was really my only motivation. Like, people were like, oh, you know, they came together because they was enemies against Madison. I didn't give a fuck about T.S. Madison. After he put my phone number online,
and
I
I
didn't
totally
care.
did not
So
see
my
it that
thing
way. I
was,
didn't
I
see
was
it
a
that way. It
fan
was
of the
just coming
show.
together for a common goal.
Yeah,
Isn't that what that
I
is?
said I wanted to
Okay.
see this person win. Period. It ain't got nothing to do with the other person. Wanting to see one person win does not mean I want to see the other person fail. That's just like saying, you know, I'm pro-black, but that means I'm anti-white. That's not what that means. You know what I'm saying? So people just get stuff
Right.
wrong. So
I don't know. To me, it's some stuff is just absolute. It's everything to me is common sense ain't for common. I'll give you another example of what I mean. You remember months and months and months ago, and this is for the messy people that's new to the channel. Months and months ago, Josh came by. He reorganized the kitchen and the refrigerator. It was like a up close view of the refrigerator. You remember that? Okay. And we was loving on Josh again. Come on back, Josh. Do you not know we didn't see Josh for 2 or 3 months? Not one person said, oh my God, y'all don't fell out. What happened? Oh my God, where's Josh? Nobody said that. Because you know why? Because sometimes if your ass is live, we happen to see Josh. And it's okay if we don't see Josh. It's
I mean,
not a
if you
big
go back, you
deal.
could go back
I'm
into my
telling you, Michelle.
archives and you can see sometimes Josh was there, sometimes Josh wasn't. It wasn't that Josh was a permanent fixture of my channel. Josh was a friend who
And
went.
that's what I knew. So for people to be coming up, oh, now I'm a content creator, let me tell y'all about what Michelle and Josh did. That is just so minute and stupid. Do you
Yeah.
not know that you can actually create some real content on YouTube and make you a few dollars? I mean, come on.
But they're
That's
making
ridiculous to
money.
me.
But they're making money with their assessment, so I can't be mad at them. You know what I mean? Like I can't. Like I can't. They're. I mean, people want to know that, and people want to believe that, and there's a lot of people who want to believe the worst. And if you notice, all of those people who say all that nasty, foul, dumb shit, everybody who converges up under those comments are all saying the same thing. I hate her. I hate him. He's lying. She's lying. Blah blah blah. It's all so much negative energy. It's like, girl, child, really? Y'all stay over there.
Listen,
Y'all all stay over there.
when even when you go to the left, I tune out. I don't care whose channel it is. When that person starts to go left, now when you defend yourself, that's one thing. But once that starts to get into a catty back and forth,
Oh, yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
So then when you came back with another live and you were like, okay, special guest Peter Tom, I said, okay, we back to business time. We back to our regular Michelle. And
Yes.
I really, really, really want you to understand, it's some of these people on YouTube that are older than you that start the mess. So don't get into it.
Oh, I know it.
Don't sit y'all need to meditate and do some yoga and mind your own damn business.
But sometimes,
Now, I'm not saying don't watch the video. I'm saying don't carry bones. We too damn old to be carrying bones.
we are, but sometimes you got to give the people what they want, honey. Like they say, I'm all about clicks and views and super chats. So you got to give the people what they want. So.
Well, whatever. You gonna super chat, you gonna go in the rentals, you gonna go in Airbnb, you gonna go in home away, you gonna go in super chat mania, you gonna go wherever. You gonna fly over there
in my hot ass porch with no AC.
in your hot ass porch that ain't got no air conditioning. You know you can't afford to fix it, bitch. I don't care what nobody say. I still love Kaya. She crazy as hell. She goes too far sometimes, but sometimes she just dead ass wrong.
Right.
And she was wrong. And I love you, Michelle. And you keep defending yourself. And folks who don't like it.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
We love you over here in Decatur. Now I call you every second 2 days and we talking about
straight
something
from
else.
The A, but
it's I don't know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
See y'all later, squad. Oh, y'all need to do some better participation in that Facebook group too, y'all.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I gotta start being more active in the Facebook too. But as you know, I've been trying to write this damn blog class up, and it's coming the second week of September. But oops, I just spilled some tea. But let me take that back.
Oh, we ain't gonna get started on the blog class. The one that you can't study because you're too busy in drama.
The second week in September. The second week in September. Stay tuned. All right.
Okay, Michelle, you have an amazing day. Have an amazing day, everybody in the chat.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You are currently the only person in
I am the only person in the line. If you want to call in, better call in now, or I will not take any more calls. How long have I been online? How long? It's been 1 hour and 12 minutes. Okay, I can give y'all 15 more minutes if you want to call in. Jay Dunn, are you calling in? No? Yes? Maybe? Thank you, Shorty Doo-Wop. Benchworthy, you still here? I thought you had some work to do. You said no to Facebook. You're not a Facebooker, Lady CCM. The Facebook group, if you don't know, is Facebook. It's called the A Squad. The Facebook page for Straight From The A is facebook.com/Straight From The A. Hold on. Somebody's on the line. Caller number 1030. I think. 1030. Hello. Oops. Wait. Hello, caller number 10.
Hey, Michelle, it's Jay Dunn.
Yes, Jay Dunn from the ones and twos. What's up?
It be Jay Dunn coming through on the ones and twos. Jay Dunn coming through all out the blue, trying to tell you what I do. Yes. Let me tell you, Michelle, hold on. Because your last caller, that's why I want the number. I was like, send me the number. Because your last caller, she's speaking a lot of peace and optimism. But she ain't been out here in them streets. You could be being to yourself and minding your own black ass business, and people gonna fuck with you.
You know it.
And then when they come fuck with you, you gonna fuck with them.
You know it. Well, I mean,
Yes.
it's kind of like high school. You don't have to fuck with them. You know what I mean? You don't have to. But I get the impression that you do because you get in your feelings. You like I gotta defend myself. But at the end of the day, it ain't that many people watching. It don't affect me in the real world, so I don't really trip that much. But sometimes I come on and play the game.
Right. No, well, like for me, with the people, and I'm gonna use me for example. Hey, audience. Hey, squad. It's me. I'm here. I'm gonna use me for example because, like, even when the people came and fucked at me, they had spread lies about me on your platform, saying that I had came after somebody who has HIV. I never did that, Michelle. Do you know how many implications that come with that? Like, do you know how that could affect me and my brand
But here's
and me as a businesswoman?
and Jay Dunn, and I get it, and I get it, and I get it, and I see some of the stuff that you do, and I see some of the stuff that the other people do, and I get it. But at the same time, you got to understand that the people who actually see the stuff that you talk about, it ain't going no further than the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not affecting you in real life. So I personally don't put too much stock into all those lies and stuff. Some things you gotta let fly. And that's my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That's my personal opinion. You'll spend the rest of your life trying to talk down a rumor or say this ain't true or to prove this that and the third. You'll spend the rest of your life doing this because somebody is always going to say something about you one way or the other. So I get it. Like you do feel like you have to defend yourself, but you don't. Like I said, I'm just here to play the game. As far as defending myself, I could care less what these people say about me on YouTube. Honestly.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, I get you. I get where you're coming from. Like, I had started my channel with me and my friends. So I really did. I felt like I had to defend myself for me and my friends. And so, yeah, I done jumped in some whole bunch of shit. And that's why I ain't called in Michelle. It ain't that I stopped watching, but I felt like I was in some shit.
But yeah,
I was trying to get myself untangled.
Yeah, you should have hit me. Like, I honestly feel like a lot of stuff that you feel like it is hot is because you see the stuff that people say about you. But everybody don't see the stuff that people say about you. And that's the key. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you can go to work, you go about your daily lives. Unless it's somebody with 1 million followers or something, I could give a fuck what they say about me. Like, like it doesn't like reverberate like that way. You know what I'm saying? So don't put too much stock in it. That's all I'm saying. Just my tip to you. Just don't put too much stock in it.
Right. No.
And because it gets to be a little bit redundant. That whole high school stuff, they make a video. I make a video. They make a video. They show these receipts. I show these receipts. It's too much. It's too tiring. Like at the end of the day, it's other stuff going on. Talk about some celebrities. Talk about some gossip, some news, some politics, anything other than that. That's why I was like, child, let me talk about the stuff at the Porsche dealership. Let me get Peter on the line. Let me talk about anything else than these people on YouTube because they're not blog worthy to me.
Right. Well, I'm sorry that I came through with the shit, but I just woke up. Like, I went to bed. Like, I was taking me a nap. And I woke up and you was live, and I watched it. And then the woman was talking about how, you shouldn't say anything back to the people that said something about you. Yeah. And that's why I was like, send me the number. I don't even know what the topic is, y'all. I stay calling in. I don't be knowing shit. But that's fine. I call in to support. That's what I do.
No, I appreciate you, Jada. I really do. But I just wanted to tell you that because I do see some of it. And my thing is just, the only way to stop it is just to stop it. That whole back and forth and tit for tat and showing this, it's too much. Like some of these people actually don't have no life. And so why are you, and you have a promising career and a promising life and, you have things going for yourself rolling around in the mud with pigs. Like, why would you do that?
Right. You're right about that. But again, to be honest, I rolled around initially because I'm in the LGBT community. Mm-hmm. So the fact that first was put out there on me, that I came after somebody like that, I would never do that.
But if it's not true, leave it alone. Like the truth don't need no help. Just leave it alone. You know what I mean? If you didn't say it, you didn't say it. It's no reason for you to go back and forth and be arguing with people to prove you didn't say something. Just my opinion.
Right. You right. No. I called here for your opinion, so I ain't gonna shut you down. No.
Yeah.
Tell me about my fucking self. I always say that.
No, but
Tell me.
I get it. Like my thing is, unless you're doing it for clicks and views and fun or whatever, don't get so emotionally invested in the situation where it's taking a toll on you and taking a part of your daily life. Like I gotta do this or I gotta say this or here goes some receipts on this person. You don't need to do all that. You better than that. Start doing other stuff. Like talk about other things and other people. Like when you talk about them, you're not doing nothing but building a brand.
Right. No, that's real, Michelle. That's true. That's true, T. But yeah, I ain't even looking at the chat because my computer up in my room. But I know Zill's probably like, it's been more than 2 minutes. He be getting on my nerves with that. But I love him. But he get on my nerves.
Yeah.
So he probably done already said that. So I'm about to hang up.
All right. Thank you so much, Jay Dunn. You know I appreciate you.
All right. I appreciate you too, Michelle.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, shoot. I got 3 more calls. Should I take all 3?
Feel it?
Are you ready to go?
No, I'm all right.
Call it 0040.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey. Who am I speaking with?
This is Bridget. Well, you keep on getting me mixed up. I am my government name again, Bridget McKenzie, but my tag name was Bring the So Loving Me.
Yes.
But because you see Bridget on short on YouTube all the time, I think you be forgetting who I am.
Oh, no. Where are you calling from? Bridget?
Chicago.
Yes, Chicago. Chi-town in the house.
Okay. So let me ask that always. Let me jump into it. So now, I was grossed out by Kaya's comments about you. Number one, because just as a woman, I watched you when she first got started. I don't think you jumped on the bandwagon because, you beef with TS, because that's not what you do. But I think it was just mere concern. Not that she, like as she said, she ain't slow or stupid or whatever. But you don't have to be slow or stupid not to know stuff that's out in technology.
Right.
Stuff changes every day.
Something
so
you have different
it
priorities.
Like you knew a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I mean, my thing is, I never said she was slow or stupid. My thing is, I said her priorities are
Exactly.
different. Like, she prefers, offline music, being more creative in other ways. That doesn't mean she's slow or stupid.
Exactly. So I don't know why she took it that way, but what I did, I watched her. She's very reactive, very reactive. So all it takes is a little bit, and I think people know that it takes a little bit. You know how you give people a little bit of information, they take it a long way.
Mm-hmm.
All they need to do is give her a little bit of what reality is, or something that it may sound like you said, and then she runs with it, and she gets all up in her feelings, and she go way off. But the way she went off, for me, I was grossed out. And I like both of you all. But then it kind of made me shy away from her because it's like, truthfully, if you would turn on somebody that tried to help you, you didn't charge her any money. To her, like you said, what did Michelle do for me or whatever? Can you show me what Michelle did? Everything is not a show and tell. She know what you did, and you know what you did. It's not like you said, I did A, B, C, D. You didn't go through all that with her. You did what you did out of goodness of your heart. So, number one, that sets you apart from the rest. Whatever her gags were about you, it was ridiculous because it made no sense. Then her camp, if her friends are the people that was being shown, she need a new camp because they ain't got her back. And if you jealous of somebody to me who is helping your friend out, why would you turn and talk about that person? Is it because they were lacking? They didn't know? Stupid begets stupid. So I just feel like it was just a whole setup to me.
Maybe. But I've moved past it. I don't know if she's moved past it, but at the end of the day, I just came on here today because I got a word from my pastor. So, it is what it is.
I commented about that because that was a good word.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's the truth.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, I admire you. I follow you every time it's 2:00 in the morning and say Michelle Live. I'm waking up and I'm going live with you. But it's just kind of sad that as a community, we tear down each other in the worst way.
We do.
Even you took the high road. All the stuff that I'm sure you've been hearing, somebody sent it to you, wherever. You still humble. You're not going in hard like her. You're not, tearing her down. You're not saying, she was stupid or whatever. You didn't do any of that. And so for her to constantly say it week after week, just as recent as the 13th, I'm like, it don't even make any sense. This woman ain't even saying nothing about you. Why are you constantly that somebody sets you off? It's like they push the green light and she go every time. But why? You know,
Entertainment, clicks
as
and
you
views.
say,
She
she got
knows
better
that
things to do.
she's intelligent. She knows that's what the people want to hear. At the end of the day, everybody's numbers down. You know, mine, not mine. Okay, from what I can see.
Okay.
But as far as like that Queen's Court situation with T.S. Madison and Kaya, the show itself, they ain't making 100,000 views of every Monday like they used to. They not even making 50,000 a piece. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like she's
Right,
giving the
right.
people what they want. All the people said that she was gonna fall out with Michelle. All the people said that this was gonna happen. All the people said that let me give the people what they want. And what? When she gave the people what they want, her numbers went up. Whether she wants to say she doesn't care about clicks and views, you know, that's what she says. But everybody cares about clicks and views. Everybody cares when it comes. Why
Right.
are you online if not for clicks and views? Why are you on a monetized platform if not for clicks and views? Everybody is doing it for clicks and views. So
And see, the difference in her and you is you guys straight from the A. You got something classy, you got something intelligent. But it's just sad that it's like you will sell out somebody, even if what people were telling her was the truth. Take the high road. You gain what you gain, and you keep it moving. But to say all that stuff about you coming to eat chicken wings and blah blah blah, it was just embarrassing to me as a woman that y'all sat there and y'all broke bread together. It was shown, y'all was live when y'all broke bread. So why come back now because somebody set you off and talk about this person like a dog? While it lasted, everything has either a reason or a season. Okay, so it may have been a season. If that season was it, what you gained from it in that season, it's fine. You got what you need to go, and you go.
yeah.
But to double back and say something negative, derogatory, negative, and all that, for what reason? Okay, so now when that's over, then what?
It's some more
Can't
clicks
nobody
and
keep on
views.
saying Michelle said because
It's
Michelle
some
ain't
more
saying
clicks and
nothing.
views. Then she'll go after somebody else. Maybe it'll be Josh. Maybe it'll be somebody else. Maybe it'll be another YouTuber. Who knows? But that's her platform is roasting and gagging. So I'm again, like I said in my feelings challenge. I wasn't surprised by what she said. I felt some kind of way about it, but I wasn't shocked because that's the platform. That's what people are used to, and that's what people want. So she's giving her fans what they want, and she get clicks and views from it.
Yeah, but you don't sell people out. I don't. I understand gagging and all that, but like how comedians, they even have boundaries. They talk about everybody, you would think, but then they have a
But there are no
certain
boundaries on the internet. We already saw that when she was talking about Monique and molestation. We already saw that when she was talking about, Regine and whoever. We already saw that when she was talking about Trina and Sourpuss. There are no boundaries on the internet. Like, that's why,
But
most
see,
people.
but that's what her though. But because she wasn't intimate with none of those people, she ain't cool with Toya, so she just was talking stuff. But she sat in your presence. She know what you came for. She gave you compliments. Oh, Michelle this, Michelle that. When she was in, but then now that you out, it's like, so that's where you go because you out. That's where you go. You keep it moving. It's a certain thing. This is off limits. Okay, yeah, we cool. Okay, so what? Why I got gag about that? Y'all keep calling me with this bullshit about Michelle. I ain't got no words for that. Okay, gag about that. I don't have no words for that. Y'all stupid. Keep it moving. But to allow somebody to help you do something, and then you turn around and you say, they ain't help me do nothing. She ain't help me do this. She came down here and eat chicken wings. That's just ridiculous to me. Because it's like as the open say, you done ran out now. You done ran totally out.
I can barely.
So what
Can you?
comes behind
What you
that?
do to your phone? Like your phone kind of went down. I can't.
Oh, is it better now?
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but like I say, as old people say, she done ran out now. It's like you've done all that. You bit the hand that was about to feed you. So now what? But anyway, she's just gonna be who she is, and she ain't gonna move from who she is. But the thing about you, I give you your kudos because you keep it classy. All these different things are being fed. You still ain't shooting back there and firing back, and that takes a strong woman because all of us get it out feeling. And sometimes you do want to react, but
I'm only
because
human.
you got your squad, huh?
I said I'm only human. Like at the end of the day, I feel a certain kind of way, but life goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel
Yeah,
like
but you're not letting it be known in the negative.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you feel how you feel, but it's clear where your faith is built. It's clear where your foundation is. So no matter what, you may roast and gag yourself or throw a little shade or whatever, but it's still classy. You ain't trying to tear down nobody's, personality, integrity. You ain't trying to make them look bad or nothing. You just keep it real. Like you said, you got receipts. So it's like I just felt some type of way, and I was like, "This." I mean, you know how it's like the bottom of the pit. That was bottom for me. So now I can't even look at her the same way. I can't watch her the same way, and I don't watch her now. It's just like you scroll through YouTube, people comment on what she said and battling y'all against each other, whatever. But it's just kind of ridiculous for me. So I just want to say I'm still gonna always be a Michelleite. That's what I am. That's what I'm grounded in.
I
I
like
like how
it.
you present things.
Michelleite. I'm gonna use that.
That's
Thank
what
you
I'm
so much. Well, I appreciate your call. I definitely appreciate you.
No problem. Now I'm still looking forward to hooking up when I come to the ATL, which is not going to be too far off.
Okay.
Hanging out,
All right.
yeah. Or I don't think you ever come to the Shy, do you? You don't ever come to Chicago, do you?
Well, I've been to the Shy, and it was cold when I went. And I didn't want to go back because it was cold and windy, child.
No, so you're supposed to come when it's warm, when all these activities
It's
going
either
on.
too
We gotta
hot
come
or
to
too
the city.
cold. It ain't no in between up there. I don't know.
It is. The in between coming. October, November, it's coming.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
I
when you
may
come if
take
you
a
don't
trip to
like
the
it, if
Shy
you don't
Town.
like the heat.
Well, thank you so
All
much for
right,
calling. I
well, it
appreciate
was
you. All right. Bye.
all right. It was good talking to you. Bye bye.
All right. Two more calls. Caller 7263. Turn your computer down. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, turn your computer down.
No.
Or your
Okay, I just
phone or
did. There's a
whatever.
lag, so I'm just hearing you. Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Who am I speaking with?
This is Monica from St. Louis.
Hey, Monica. Yes, St. Louis.
I just wanted to say I'm really enjoying you, and I wanted to take all the emotion of it and talk entrepreneur to entrepreneur about the business side of it.
Yes, let's.
When people say that, when people say that you ain't done nothing for me, and you have volunteered your time, your talent, your knowledge, and your wisdom that you could potentially charge thousands of dollars for, that people pay thousands of dollars for, and you accept said information and education, and you're not offering money, then you're using people. And you're using people to benefit your business. So when people say that you did not help them because you did not physically do something, knowledge and wisdom has a monetization fee, and people every day pay thousands of dollars for consultants and advisors. So if you taught her how money was being taken from her on the Queen's Court, you gave her value. If you taught her how to build up her platform and make money from it, you gave her value. Because not only does it benefit her gag order, but it also benefits her music career. Because as we know, because I've been in the music industry, it has changed. Mm-hmm. It is not about your music. It is about views and clicks.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to add that, take the emotion out of it, because that back and forth, I don't care about that.
Right.
But I know it builds up viewership and all that other stuff. But as a businesswoman, I know that just watching the interaction that you two had when you first started out before the fallout, I learned a lot. I was able to look at my social media, because I'm a Generation X. I don't know about this whole thing, and tighten myself up.
Right.
Like, okay, girl, let's get your stuff together. Let me research the back end of YouTube. Let me research the back end of Instagram. Let me research the back end of Facebook, and sign up for courses and learn about it for myself.
Right.
And now I'm going to get into blogging. I'm going to take your blogging class so I can learn more about that. I didn't realize that you can make so much money off of a blog, sharing information.
Yes. Yes,
I mean,
and
writing has
I
been
always
my
tell
thing for
everybody they
30
need their
years.
own platform because at the end of the day, you at the mercy of YouTube. You at the mercy of Instagram. You're at the mercy
Yes.
of Facebook. When you post on their platform, that is their content. They can do with it as they please. They can post it as they please. They can delete it as they please. When you're on your site, you ain't got to delete shit unless you want to. So, I mean, I always tell everybody it's more important to have your own platform. So.
Most definitely. Most definitely. So I just wanted to thank you for sharing yourself to us. And I have learned a lot on a business aspect, and keep doing what you do.
My pleasure. And the blogging class is coming 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 3 weeks. I say the second week in September. So, what is that?
Okay. I look forward to it. Take care.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Caller 1030.
Hey, Michelle, it's me again. It's Jay Dunn.
Hi, Jay Dunn.
Yeah, you didn't already say hey to me. So, but what I want to say is, because now I'm looking at the chat.
Uh-oh.
First off, the caller that just was there, she said some good stuff. But the caller before that, it's y'all. Y'all are the problem. Y'all the one that's carrying everything from channel to channel. Don't do it. If somebody on their own platform talking about somebody else, let them be over there talking about somebody else. Don't come to this person's chat. Don't call into their platform to tell them about what somebody else said. If they want to know what that person said, they'll be over there listening to it. You coming over here telling people what other people saying, you are part of the problem.
Right.
You are the reason why it's drama. You are the reason why this is talking about Kaya, and I like Kaya, I like Michelle, I like Josh. I met all of them personally at Gag Order. I met these people in real life before. You are part of the problem. Don't be trying to carry stuff back and forth, and then you want to act like you trying to be the peacemaker and trying to help everybody come together. No, if Kaya say whatever about Michelle over there, that's Kaya. Let her do it. It's her platform. If Josh want to say something, let him do it. It's his platform. Don't bring it over here to Michelle. She don't know about it if she don't see it. But y'all bring it to let her see it. And so that's what I have to say.
Thank you, Jada.
That been pissing me off.
I agree wholeheartedly, but I do feel like it gets to the point where with YouTube and the viewers, like this is everybody's own personal love and hip hop. Let me bounce over here and put this nugget to see what Michelle gonna say. Let me bounce over here and drop this nugget to see what Kaya gonna say. Let me drop these nuggets over on all these different platforms to get everybody popping so that I can have something to watch. And that's what people do. And you can't be mad at it. Like everybody's doing it their way without even having, their own content and their own channel. They're creating the drama. But it's interesting. Somebody needs to do it like an experiment about it.
Because then they want to come through and act like they the peacemaker, though, Michelle.
Right.
Because then they want to act like they trying to make peace. How you gonna make peace with drama that you had started?
But you created, right. You're right. But I mean, you see it because you on everybody's channel. You see it. Like I see some of it. Like it's just interesting to watch. It's crazy though.
Right.
It's real crazy.
Yeah, but no, I support everybody. But again, I laid low for a little while because I had my own shit going on.
Right.
But I just wanted to call in and say that because like when I called you, I was talking about me. Yeah. I didn't know it was about anything. I promise you, Michelle, I wouldn't call you with no fuckery. I wouldn't do that.
No,
so I was talking about me, but then I saw the next caller was talking about, the Kaya situation. I'm just like, no, wait a minute. I got to call back. So that's the only reason why I did.
Oh, it's cool. Thank you so much, Jada. I appreciate you.
All right, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Ooh, I got one last call. It's the anonymous call. Should I take the anonymous call?
We got positive energy.
We got positive energy. It's gonna be positive. Let me stretch my arms. Let me stand up. I gotta stretch. Let me stretch. Okay. Okay, now I'm ready. Anonymous, you on the line? Hello, Anonymous.
Yes, Michelle. I have a proposal for you.
I'm listening. Who am I speaking with, first of all?
Josh from Philadelphia.
Okay, Josh from Philadelphia. What would you like? What is your proposal?
There's drama between you, Kaya, and Maddie and Josh why don't you take the high road? And when people say things, just ignore it. It might be difficult, but just take the high road and ignore it.
So should I
And then
ignore you
after a
right now?
while,
Like everybody keeps talking about ignore it, but I mean y'all are calling talking about it. So should I not talk to the people who call in and ignore y'all?
you
Hello?
said, should you ignore me?
Yeah, should I ignore y'all? Like everybody calls in and talks about it. So should I ignore y'all? Should I just hang up when somebody mentions another person's name? Like what are you asking me to do?
Okay, well, clearly I'm the last person on the line. So I'm just watching a live and see and I saw that was the topic of
No,
discussion.
actually
I didn't
it
call
wasn't.
in to be
Actually,
disrespectful.
the topic of discussion was what I heard in church today, and what I heard in church
Why are you,
today was to
why are you
not
so
be.
defensive?
I'm not being defensive. I'm just
Why are
telling you
you
what the
so
topic is.
defensive?
The topic was
Right, but
to the
your
topic.
tone is very nasty, and I didn't call in to be nasty. I'm just honestly trying to be nice and say, maybe you should just take the high road. You didn't have to come at me like that.
Okay, so you didn't want to know what the topic is. I was just correcting you. So you don't want to know what the topic is?
I've been watching you, but it seems
But
like
you don't know what the
the topic
topic
seems
is,
to
and
have
I was
shifted.
trying to tell you what the
The
topic is, but you don't want to
the
hear it.
topic seems. Go
The
ahead,
topic
Michelle,
was
because
what
I
I
didn't
had
call in to
heard
be
in
nasty. I'm just.
church today at Dale Brunner Word of Faith in Atlanta, Georgia. The topic was don't be weary don't be weary in your doing. So my thing was to you, like, what are you calling me to tell me about the topic as far as being weary in your good deeds?
I'm calling to tell you that I honestly think that you should take the high road because this has been going on since February, and the conversation has shifted since the live began. So I'm only following in the fashion that everybody else has. Why is such an issue that I have an opinion? I don't know, but I didn't call to
It's
be
not an issue.
disrespectful or combative. Okay. I'm just saying, I think it's going to take somebody out of the group being the bigger person because this has been going on since February. Now, I watch everybody's channel. I stay neutral. I support everybody. I give everybody clicks and views. I don't have a dog in this fight. To me, it's really silly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there should be one mature person out of the bunch.
So
Now, I'm
here's
not
my
being
question to
shady.
you, and I know you're going to take this the wrong way, but okay,
No.
If you're not in it, your feelings aren't in it, you don't care. Why are you offering me advice, me personally, to be the one to take the high road? Why didn't you tell the other 3, 4 people to take the high road? Why would you come over here to say it if you don't
Who's
care
to
one
say
way or
that
the
I'm
other?
not going to say the same thing to them? Who's to say I'm not going to say the same thing to them?
Okay.
I mean, who's to say that? But it's like
Have you
every
said
time
the same
somebody
thing to
tells
them,
you
or
to
did you
say
just
that,
decide just now that I'm the one who should take the high road in the situation?
I think you're the one that should take the high road,
Why should
Michelle.
I
I
take the
really
high?
do think that
Why
you
should I
should be
take
the
the
one.
high road? Because I'm.
And
Somebody said because I'm
it
damn near
could just
50.
be it could just be a compliment. It could just be a
How old are the
compliment
other
that I
two?
feel like you should be the one to take the high road. You don't know that. But again, you came at me with such a defense, you wouldn't allow me to finish. I think that you should be the one to take the high road.
I think your
Because
perception is your
initially you weren't
reality. I think
involved.
you came to me defensive, so you're feeling defensive. Like I'm not defensive. I actually was
No,
just.
not at all. I'm
So
not feeling defensive about anything.
why would I be trying to be defensive to you? I don't understand the question.
I'm just saying, I think it's going to take, whether it's you or Kaya or Maddie or Josh, I think it's going to take one person.
Okay.
So I actually feel like it's
So
a compliment that I feel like, hey, Michelle, you should be the person to just stop
what
all the
what is
foolishness.
taking
You
the
know what I'm
high road
saying?
entail to
I
you?
feel like
What no just answer that to me. What does taking the high road entail? Does that entail name calling? Does that entail like what is taking the high road?
I think, and you might not want to hear this, and you can be upset with me, but I think to just ignore it and not mention the people anymore, just ignore it, because out of everybody in the group, you know, I hear the most stuff from you.
Really?
I mean, that's just being honest.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's just going to take one person to you, and I don't think it's all you. I think it's people calling in, trying to just like when the live started, it was about you going to church, and then people kind of took that and ran with it.
And so
I think if
that
you
was
would
my
just
point
when
to you
people
though.
call,
So am I supposed to ignore the people who call in just like you called in with your opinion talking about it? Should I ignore those people? Should I ignore you when you bring it up? Should I just hang up as soon as somebody mentions the other person's name? Or should I allow you, which is why I take calls, should I allow you to have your say?
ignore it. But I only
Okay, so
mention those
ignoring it means
people
I
to
should hang
tell
up
you that
on you
I
right
think
now.
that you.
Ignoring it means I should hang up on you right now.
Like I said, I didn't call in to argue with you. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I would hope that you could offer me the same courtesy. I'm just saying the only reason I brought up the drama is because that seems like that's the way the lives shifted. I'm just saying that I think if anybody could be the bigger person in the situation, and this is a compliment, whether you take it like that or not, I think it could be you that diffuses all of the bullshit. To be completely honest.
Okay.
I mean, because
Well, I take your criticism and I receive your criticism. I receive it.
no, it's not criticism. I'm not criticizing you at all. I haven't
Well,
said
your
anything
constructive
critical.
criticism.
To
You're
be honest
saying
with
that
you,
you think that it would be best if I take the high road, and I'm taking that, and I'm taking it from you. I accept it. Thank you.
right? And I see people in the comments trying to turn this into something negative. It's not negative. I wish you all the best. Like I said, I didn't call to argue with you. I just think that it's gone on for too long. And the fact that this situation went to court, I don't have a side in this, but I mean, that should have been enough for everybody to stop. So I'm just saying, I'm going to propose to you to be the leader and stop the bullshit, with everybody. Even if you feel like you have to hang up on me, hell. But I think that's what it's going to take is for somebody to start ignoring all the comments and being boosted up because everybody has their fan base and it gives them a newfound sense of confidence. And when people call in, everybody's feeling good and you have everybody on the line saying the good rah rah, ja ja bullshit and yeah, we ride for you. Da 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 da. So that boosts people up. All I'm saying is it's going to take one person to stop the bullshit. Because let's just be honest, all of y'all are in Atlanta. Atlanta is very small.
Mm-hmm. Atlanta is my city. I've been here all my life.
And and that could be the case. All I'm saying is I think that you should be the leader in the situation. You might not want to accept that, but I think that you could be the one to take that step forward and, just diffuse all the bullshit.
Okay. I accept it. I accept it. Well, thank you so much
All
for
right. Well,
calling.
You're welcome, Michelle. Have a wonderful Sunday.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Well, thank you all so much for joining into my live. And again, I accept the criticism. I accept the positive criticism, negative criticism. See, I can't speak because I didn't drink this whole damn glass of wine. But I do. Like, I was trying to figure out, like, where the animosity was because I didn't feel it until he said I was defensive. But, okay. Everybody in this situation is grown. Everybody in the situation is grown. Not just me. I ain't the oldest one in this situation by any stretch of the imagination, even though my birthday is coming up this week. But I appreciate I'm trying to pull up my dang quote and I can't find it no more. Hold on. Where's my quote? There it is right there. Be not weary in well doing. God's greatest gift is exposing people who were with you, but not with you. Peep game. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, Firestarter. Oh, I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. They talk about me ignore. I'm not going to ignore anybody. I take everybody who takes the time to call in seriously. I really do. So I give everybody their opportunity to speak. Just like y'all say, people call in, they want to speak about XYZ. I let them speak about XYZ. What can I do? What can I do? Should I just shut them up and say, I don't want to talk about that? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to allow y'all to have y'all say, and we're going to discuss it. But at any rate, happy Sunday. I appreciate the people who called. Thank you, Zills, for moderating while you was here. I think he gone now. But I'll probably be back a little bit later. Yes, Team Leo. To all the Leos in the house, salute to you. Woo, woo, woo. Birthday month, birthday month. Hey, hey. I will see y'all later. Bye.